This video I'm going to show you how to create your own custom title blocks with your custom page size or whatever you want. So when I say page size, I mean that you can create an 8.5 by 11, 11 by 17, or 24 by 36, or any size that you want. So when you open Revit, you're gonna hit new families right here. So you can hit new, and under English Imperial, you're gonna find title blocks. So you can do the any size that you want. I'm gonna go with a custom size. I'm gonna do like an 11 by 17, like 17 by 11. I can use this one, but I'm just gonna go like new size so you guys can know that you can do like custom sizes. So I'm gonna click this new size and I'm gonna hit open. So I'm prompt to this size here. So the size that is given me is 8.5 by 11. So we're gonna change that. Let's change that into 11 by 17. So I'm gonna click this size right here, this line right here. So these lines right here are the paper line, the outline of a paper. So I'm gonna change this dimension into 17 inches. So click that line and click this dimension and change that to 17 inches. And I'm gonna click this horizontal line and change the dimension into 11 inches. And once you're done with that, you can drag and delete these two dimension line right here, and this is gonna be your paper size. And okay, so now I can create like the border and then everything else. So I'm gonna go create, and I'm gonna go line, and you can under subcategory there's different kind of lines you can use, but I'm just gonna use title blocks lines right here. So I'm gonna click this rectangle right here, and I'm gonna create like a box somewhere like this, and I'm gonna hit escape 2 times. And in order to change the the distance between the lines that you just created and the page line, you can hit the I on your keyboard. It stands for align dimension, or you can go create and then align dimension right here. So I'm gonna put the dimension on all 4 lines to the paper line. So just click that line and click the lines of the border and click the paper line and then click to the outside. So I'm gonna do the same thing here, same thing here. And these are just temporary dimensions, so I use these to change the distance between the lines. I'm gonna hit escape 2 times. So this line right here, I want it to be, let's say, 1/4 inch from the paper line. So click that, and then you click the numbers, and then you change it 1/4 inch. And I'm gonna do the same thing with this one here, 1/4 inch. And this same thing here, 1/4 inch. And this one here, I want it, let's say, 1/2 inch. So when you bind it together, you have like a space to pin the bind. Or you know what? Let's go 3/4 inch. You have some space to pin it together here. So I'm gonna click this one and I'm gonna hit delete it, and I'm gonna delete these ones as well. Okay, so I'm gonna create like the box with all the information of the drawings on this side. So you pin on this side and you can flip from the right to the left. So I'm gonna go create again, and I'm gonna go line, and I'm just gonna draw like a random line about here down, and then I'm just gonna draw like a box here. So this space is gonna be the space reserved for our logo, and then there's gonna be a space for the project name, and then it's gonna be, this one's gonna be the sheet title, and then okay, let's see, so logo, project name, sheet titles, and let's do one for the address of the house. Should we have the address? Yeah, why not? and then wait, hold on 1 second. So logo, project name, sheet title, address, and this one down here is going to be the general notes, and we're going to have one for the date. It's this box up here. This box is going to be drawn by, and this box is going to be checked by. One for the scale, and one for the sheet number. So you guys can see that I put all the lines like very close to each other without, you know, really paying much attention to the distance. That's because I right now I don't know how it will look when I put the text in. So when I put the text in, I will change the, you know, the sizing of it later. So now you can put the info in. So I'm gonna hit create, and let's put a text in. So I'll put the you know, the information that is not going to be changed in first. So if you look at the title block, so I can put like a title block. Let's do title block architecture. Let's go for a sample one. Let's find one. Okay, let's use this one. Open image in new tab so we can see it better. So right here. So the information that is not going to be changed is going to be these ones. It's going to be the title of each boxes, right? So in every sheet, these info is going to be the same. Like the site, the text itself, site is going to be the same. Title, the text title is going to stay the same. So same with this one, same with this one, and this one. Only the info that text, you know, delivers is going to be changed. So let's say in this project it's going to be this site, but like in the another project it's going to be on another site. So what I'm saying right here is we're going to create like a title block that we can be used like in any project. So let's say in this paper the scale is 1 to 50 or 1 to 100, but in the next paper it's going to be changed, right? So these info will be changed. So first of all, the first thing I'm doing, the first info that I'm putting is I'm gonna put like the text that is not gonna be changed throughout the whole page, the whole project, or like the whole, you know, the whole file, whatever project you do. I hope it makes sense right there. So at first, so this logo here, I'm gonna put the image later. So at first I'm gonna create like the text for that info. So I'm gonna edit type and duplicate it. So I'm gonna call this one 3mm Arial. So I'm gonna name it the size of a text and the text font. So you guys might wonder like, why am I doing like you know, a metric unit in a imperial unit template or imperial unit file? Because I think in metric, and I know that in a text on a sheet, so if you have like a text from 2 to 3mm, it should be readable enough. So I want this one to be a little bit bigger, so I give it like 3mm Arial, and this one should be, yeah, should be Arial. So I'm gonna hit OK, and the text font is Arial. Text size, I know it says inches right now, but you can click it and you can type 3mm and you hit enter, so it will auto convert it for you. But if you know, if you use your own unit, if you know like your own text size, you can use it as well. You don't have to follow me like 100%. So I'm gonna hit OK, and I'm gonna click anywhere. So let's click here, and I'm gonna click this one. I'm gonna make it, you know, caps. So project name, and I'm gonna select it, and I'm gonna bold it, and I'm gonna hit escape 2 times. So I'm gonna click this one. I'm gonna center it. So I'm gonna put it, sorry, I'm gonna click outside and I'm gonna move it somewhere in the center of the box, somewhere like that. Okay, that seems good. And now I'm gonna put like the info that's gonna be changed. So if you look into this sample title block right here, so this info here, the project name, it might be changed. Maybe like in the whole set of PDF it's not gonna be changed, but if you do like another project, it will be changed, right? So I'm gonna go create, and now you're not creating text, you're going to create label. So label, you can change the label, so you can click it and you can edit type and duplicate it. So I'm going to need this one, tag label 2.5 millimeter Arial. So I don't want this one to be bigger than the the main info. So color black, you can change it to whatever color you want. And text font is Arial, and text size would be 2.5 millimeter. And I'm gonna hit OK. And I'm gonna click it here. So I'm gonna click it right under the project name. Click it. And this one is gonna be our project name. So you can, find the project name info here. So project name right here. So you can click it and you can move it to the right. So the sample value would be project name. I'm gonna hit OK. And I'm gonna hit escape 2 times. So I'm gonna click that info and I'm gonna align it center. Vertical align top, yeah, why not? And then I'm gonna drag this box so that it's somewhere, I'm gonna move it to the center first, center of the box, and I'm gonna zoom in. I'm gonna drag this box so that it's within this kind of line right here. So I'm gonna move it up here, move this one up here, and I'm gonna move this one a little bit down here, somewhere like that. And maybe I want to move this one right here, so I have like an inch for the project name. There we go. And after the project name, I don't remember what I reserved the space for, but I think it should be the address, if I'm not wrong. So you can click this one and you can copy it down. So I'm gonna click this one, I'm copying it down here. So this info is not going to be changed. The label address is not going to be changed throughout the whole project. So I'm going to name this one address here, and then I'm gonna go create, and I'm gonna put like the address label in here. So click this label and tag label 2.5, and I'm gonna click somewhere here, and let's find project address. So let's see if there's any address here. There should be. It's here. So project address, load it in, hit OK, and hit escape 2 times. So I'm gonna click that one, and horizontal align. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it left for this one. So I'm gonna move this thing to the right a little bit, right here. And I'm gonna move this thing a little bit upward, so something like this one. Sure, we'll keep this on 1 1/4 inch. So it's like the address might be a little bit longer. So now I'm gonna go, I don't remember what next. I think it's sheet title if I'm not wrong. So I'm gonna click that one, hit copy, and copy this one down here. Escape 2 times. And this one will be sheet title. So sheet title is going to be like ground floor plan, side plan, or something like that. This thing might be too much. You know what? Let's just put it down there first, and we can test it out later. So let's go create, and then label, and then I'm going to do one right here. So sheet title. So let's find sheet title, sheet name. Yeah. I'm gonna hit OK, and I'm gonna hit escape 2 times. So let's move this thing up a little bit, and let's make this thing 1 inch. And now we're gonna have a space for general notes. So I'm gonna click this one, copy. Sorry, so I'll make sure to click this point right here. So let's change it to general note. Click outside to save it, and that should be your general notes. So I'm gonna move this thing up a little bit. Okay, and what next? And it should be our date, if I'm not wrong, right? So date, click it, and then change it to date. And I'm gonna add like a label for the date as well. So create label. So click somewhere here. So let's find date. So I'm going to use a sheet issue date for this one. So load, hit OK. So you can see the sample value right there. So click it. Yeah, horizontal align. Sure, I like that. Maybe move this one down a little bit. Click it and use the arrow key to move. So this thing here, I'm gonna keep it ½ an inch to see if it's enough. No, it's not. 3/4 inch. Yeah, 3/4 inch should be enough. So move it up a little bit, right there. Maybe a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. That should be enough. And then after that, we should be drawn by, if I'm not wrong. Drawn by. And then I'm gonna copy this one down. Actually, no. Let's just keep it like that. I'm gonna create like a label for the author name. So author. Hit OK. Yep, like that. And then this is 4364. So I'm gonna copy that value. I'm gonna click this line and I'm gonna paste that value. So it's the same thing. And I'm gonna click this one, join by, copy down, and I'm gonna delete this one. I'm gonna name it check by, and I'm gonna create like a label for the the checker. So you can find the checker right here. I think that's check by right here. Hit OK. And I don't like the sample value that it has, so I can edit label, and the sample value right here I can name it checker name. Hit OK. And I can click this line and I can change this dimension so it matches the one above that. Okay. And now you have the date, drawn by, check by, and what else do we have? Scale, if I'm not wrong. So click this one, hit copy, go down, and then you can name scale. And you're gonna go create, label, and you can click here, make sure that it snaps, so it's like a line. So let's find scale right here. Hit OK. Cancel. Yeah, I like that. Let's move it up a little bit and paste that number in. And what else do we have? I think I'm missing something, but yeah, I think this should be enough. If you guys want anything more, you guys can add more, but I think this should be enough for the for the title block information. So scale, I think like sheet number is the last one that I want. So I'm gonna delete this line right here. So I'm gonna click this one, hit copy, and I'm gonna move it down here. And I'm gonna change this one to sheet number. And I'm gonna add a label for that. So besides the sheet number, I believe I missed something, but it should be fine. So the sheet number, I want it to be a little bit bigger to the text, so when people flip it, they can see the sheet number well. So I'm gonna duplicate this, and I'm gonna change this to maybe 4 millimeters. So click this text size and type 4 millimeters, or you can type your own like units if you want. So I'm gonna click here, and let's find sheet numbers. Sheet number right here. So load it in. So sample value A101. Want that? Is it a little too small? Let's change it to be bigger. So let's edit type. Rename it to, I want it to be, let's say 6 millimeters. So it's a little bit bigger. So 6 mm. Hit OK. So yeah, this is what I want. So I'm gonna move it somewhere here, and let's horizontal align. Let's make it center. So it's gonna be something like this. And now I can add my logo in. So if you have like a logo image of your firm, you can put it in, or like if you have your own like logo for your design, I'm gonna put it, and you can put it in. So I'm gonna put my sample design in. So import image. This is just like a sample logo that I have. So you can put any of your logo in. This is just my sample logo. So it says sample logo design, make learning Revit easier. Yeah, something like that. You can move it to the center. Yeah, something like that. And then we have it. You can have your page right here. And yeah, this is your title block. So you can save it as your own title block. So let's go File, Save As, Family, and I'm gonna go Sample Title Block, and Options. You can click one. This is like the backup file. So I don't want a lot of backup file. I just want one. Hit OK, and I'm gonna hit Save. And now you need to test it to see if it's gonna be like, you know, if it's gonna be like smooth enough, or when you put the information in, is it gonna run out of place. So I'm gonna create a new project, and or I can open like a project and put my title block in. So let's create a new project to see. So File, New Project, and I'm gonna browse, and I'm gonna find default English Imperial right here. I'm hit OK again. So let's draw like a random house. So let's go wall, and let's go level 1 to level 2, and let's do a 25 foot by 46 foot wall, and let's do roof and make it to second floor, and let's give it like a 1 foot overhang. Check my okay. So in 3D it should look like this, and you can put it on. This is your ground floor, and this is your 3D. So you can put your title block into this project. So once you do your title block, you can load it directly into project. So it's loaded into the project, or you can go insert, load family, and you can locate the file, the place that you loaded, and then you load it in. So when you do like when you go like sheets on your left hand side under project browser, you right click into it, new sheet, and you can see your sample title block right here. So you can click open, and it's gonna be here. So you can drag the view in. So my level 1, I'm gonna change the view, the viewport first. So let's do like here, and let's give it some dimension first. So let's give it like a random dimension like this, and a dimension like here, and there we go. And now I can drag my level 1 plan in here, and yeah, it's a little bit too big, so I want to change the view, the viewport, so it fits in the title block, and I will uncheck that viewport so I don't see it anymore. And I can drag this one here, and the scale is there, so you can see when you put the scale in, it automatically updated here. And you can change the project name. So click here, random house. Nice. And address, you can click it and you can edit text. So 115161 area 51, something like that. New York, Japan, UK. Hit OK. And there you go, you can see it updates here. And sheet titles, so you can change it to floor plan, and you can go the date. So the date, it updates the date for you. So today's date is 29th of December 2025. You can see it here, so it updates on your computer. So drawn by, it's not there. You can click it, and there's like this question mark, and you can click it and you can change it. So you can change the name, you can change to whatever name you want. And check by, you can click it and you can change it to whatever you want. the sheet number, you can even change the sheet number. So I'm gonna use this one, A100, and then you have your title block. And let's say if you want to create like a new sheet, so right click, new sheet, hit OK. So all the unchanged information is gonna remain unsame. But if you're in the same project, like it's gonna save your project name, your address, and even like drawn by and checked by. So drawn by, you can do a different person drawn this one. So yeah, and scale is not showing yet because you didn't have your scale. So if you have your scale, it's gonna show there for you. So let's say I have like a 3D view right here. So let's say duplicate. I'm gonna double click into that 3D view. I'm gonna hit this one. So this one is gonna be my my isometric view of the house. So I'm gonna make like a box over it, like here, and let's change it into color, shaded, and I'm gonna uncheck the view. So it updates. So the previous page, you remember I typed the A100. So when I create like a new page, it's gonna update to A101 for me. So you can change the checker name, just like the previous step. So I can drag my 3D view in here. So it updates it for me, and there you have it. You can change the title 3D view, something like that. And yeah, there we go, pretty cool, right? So the 3D doesn't have any scale, so the scale is not gonna update, but yeah, all the info is there. So yeah, I'm gonna attach this file, this title block down in the description. So in case you want to use it, you can use it, and you can even like edit the family and replace this logo and edit your own image. So let's say when you want to edit your title block within the same project without having to open the family. So here I have my family open, right? But let's say I close it and I'm not like having that project open. You can click that and you can go edit family, and you can delete this image and you can insert like another image in. So let's say I insert like another image. Okay, let's say I use this image, and let's say I use this image, and I can insert it in here. So create, let's say insert and import image, and I'm gonna find where my image is located, and I'm gonna put my image in here, and I'm gonna move it somewhere here, and after that I can load it into the project. So it says here you already try to load the assembler title block, the file name which already exists. What do you want to do? So I will override the existing file, so my logo got updated. So you can see it's very smart, it updates everything for you. And yeah, good luck. If you have any question, drop it in the comments. I'll answer all of it.